Good morning. Probably can't see me well. I'm out walking the dog today. Been having to put in some time to pay Caesar's coin. Because you know, good old Caesar, he's got to have all his coin as much as he loves to worship it. So, a little touching of base here. It was time for us to spread our wings and move around some more. Moving off the property where I was at, saying goodbye to it. Asked the spirits of my ancestors, my family that was still there to come with me if they liked, and they chose to come with me, and that's cool. I'm proud of that. Ooh, boy, it's cold. It's getting cold. It's going to be a cold winter, guys. Y'all be prepared for this VAXX Sing coming at you live. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't let nobody, I wouldn't want you to go get hit with it, stabbed with it, because I wouldn't do it to myself, so I wouldn't wish it on you either. Many of us have been shouting out about all this going on, and it's about time that y'all wake up to this. A few people have Christmas lights up. I'm sorry, but I don't see much of a Christmas this year. Not so much as in the aspect of, you know, Christmas anyway, because it should have been the reason for the season would be Yeshua's birthday, which we know he wasn't born in December. That's all for holidays of Druids that we worship trees, and they threw in Santa Claus. And of course, Santa Claus was probably a good man, you know, at one time, many years ago, when he first started making toys for orphans and homeless kids and stuff like that. And then they took his name and usurped it and made him became a money maker. And that's what this planet does. Well, not the planet. Let me back up. The planet's a celestial life form that's actually created by the Father. The demons, the evil that's in control of this planet right now, the world as we call it, that's all they want. It's an energy drain, people. I said this a long time ago on a Facebook post to a guy named Wayne Walton about how they feed on your energy, and they're creating this demon. This little alignment that we have coming up with Saturn and Jupiter and stuff, guys, usually looking for a birth of Jesus Christ. That ain't what it is. I'm sorry. It's something else. Is it going to be good? I don't think so. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing something else, a birth of something else. And you can even look at the Vatican nativity scene and see that. Oh, matter of fact, let me share some wisdom with you that was just enlightened to me by the Father, Metatron, my angel. This birth that they're using is an artificial one. Okay, understand what I'm saying here to you. This thing that they're using here is a portal. Both planets come together. Look at the, what is it, that cube thing out there on Saturn? There's one forming on Jupiter too. It could be, you know, magnetic dust storm problem, you know, magnetic differences, magnetic variation between the poles on the planet because it gets so close due to the gravitational field of magnetics. And I'll tell y'all something else about magnetics. I've been screaming magnetics for over 20 years. It's all about magnetics. It has nothing to do with actual gravity. Gravity is magnetics now, they found out. Whoa. Okay, so I'm about 20 years ahead of those so-called scientists. And I'm not even a scientist. I'm just an average dude. Wake up, people, man. Everything you need to know, Father will tell you inside if you just ask him. But this alignment they got that's going on is an artificial birth, okay? Think about what I'm telling you. It's an artificial birth. Ooh, there's some light on me. A little bit of pole light here. I hope y'all have a beautiful day today. I'm just trying to pop a message out real quick. Being myself as always, sharing myself. Because if I can't give you an idea of how to walk this path, find one, okay? If it's not for me, find somebody and get yourself cleaned, purge, come back to the Father, get ready for what's about to happen out here because you're fixing to go through a bunch of tribulation. It says that they will continue buying and selling and living their lives in those days, and that's exactly where we are right now, okay? Many of us that are awakened have seen all these visions coming true right now, and you can call us liars and conspiracy theorists and throw it off and crazy-headed and everything, and I promise you what, I've been on methamphetamine so bad before, I know what throw it off is. Okay, I know the difference, folks. But I take it as persecution. I'm quite happy about that today. I'll take all the persecution from my brother Yeshua, my Father in heaven. And I've been beat up and beat on many, many years on this planet. Something that Derek Bro said to me that just rang like a resonating bell. He said it's almost similar to an angel. If an angel came down onto this planet, seen on this evil, he would have such a hard time here. It's almost being like in a sewer. Okay, there's so much evil, so much wrongfulness done to each other. And I've felt that way ever since I was a kid. I've known I didn't belong here. I know I came from somewhere else. I've said that since I was a child. I've kept those words hidden and true inside of me for so long because most people I try to tell that to would make fun of me. I don't care anymore. If you want to make fun of me, that's fine. I don't care. I know what I am now. And I have no more fear about it. And I shall not have no more fear about it. Come on. Come on, Otis. You see, because there's a time for turning your cheek, but you can only turn your cheek so much. But once you've let your demons show themselves to me, I'm trying to get them. I want them out. I'm going to try to attack them. I'm going to put a 3-strand cord together and try to whoop them. Give it my best effort to get them out of you. Pray about it. Put some angels on you. Whatever I got to do. Ooh, it's cold. But so I'm looking at, I'm sorry, not I'm. I say I because being in rehab, claiming ownership of my actions. We, my lady and I, Otis and Lucifer, the cat and dog, we are spreading our wings and about to fly out somewhere else again. No, Odie, come on. Let's not go that way, man. It's cold. Come on. And we're about to move to a different location and see if we can't help some people there. Because the location I was at started being swallowed up by evil. And those that are there are all about to receive their just karma for what they've done. And that's not on me. I've left that with the Father. I've just seen what's going to happen. Now, am I boasting or bragging and being evil about that? No. I'm just being straight up honest about with the gifts that I have. And there's some of you people that watch my channel that know the gifts that I have, and I thank y'all for believing in me. You know how many years it's been and how long it's been in my entire life that you have all this inside of you and nobody can understand or listen or get even the faintest concept of it? Struggle. Yeah, it's been a struggle, but it makes you stronger, makes you more adept, more agile, more like a ninja. Just joking. More like, honestly, being a warrior, putting on your armor for God is what it is, really, guys. You put on that armor and them arrows come at you and things come at you, bam, 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 bam. Hey, man, you know what? Keep that sword, keep that shield. You got your armor on. You got the Father with you. You should have no worries. It's like with me here lately, I was talking about angels the other day, which is really awesome. So we stopped inside Starbucks on our work break. And I'm talking about angels, and the lady up there at the register says, "Who's your name for?" She said, "Angel." I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, did you say your name was Angel?" She said, "Yes," and boom, right then and there, Father connected two people together that were in the same spirit and the same light, and we resonated together, and it was awesome. It was truly awesome. She was a girl, let me say a woman, a lady, that had been through drug addiction herself. And two drug addicts met together and said, "Hey, the Father rescued me. Hey, the Father rescued me too." And we were both happy, man. That was super awesome, super cool. And God's been doing that to me for the last few days. Father's been giving me those little people like that to lift back up and give me a lift up too. Like I said, when I start speaking in spirit, I can't breathe and I start crying. My eyes start watering. I can't hold the spirit in me. But I just want to, hang on, let me calm back down a second. I just want to share with y'all that Father loves you. There's so much spirituality happening around you right now. Synchronicities, confirmations. Just listen. Let that heart of yours that beats, boom, 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 boom. Think of the Native Americans. They used to use drums that sounded like a heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? Think of those type of, oh, hello, phone. What's up, Randy? Think of those type of vibrational sound waves coming through your own heart, because that's another mind that you have there. Your heart thinks for you as well. It's mind, body, and soul, everyone. Remember these things. You have to try to get all three together the best that you can, okay? It's the 3-strand cord: mind, body, soul, energy, frequency, vibration, Father, Son, Spirit. This is something that I have written down many passages about, if I can find all the paperwork, but most of it now is inscribed in my heart, and I'm just sharing it with you openly. I love all of you today, and I'm sorry you really can't see my face. Just know I'm out here. You can kind of see me dabbling through this is kind of one of those walk with me moments, you know. I've had to come off property over there, and to be honest with y'all, you know, I got into a scrap a little bit with some of my family. But that's because what was going on and what they were doing was incorrect, okay? I stood in righteousness, all right? And like I said, you can turn your cheek all you need to, and I have. But when the demons start showing their face and they're coming at me, I pray about it. I do what I can, and if I have to make a cord, I'm making a cord, and that's just what time of day. That's just what type of season it is now. I was given that the other day. Told Henrik, you are now allowed to make a 3-strand cord when necessary. So I did. And if anybody hates me or is mad at me for that, well, I'll take it for what it is. But I've also been told sometimes you got to whoop those money changers up out of the house of the Father. Love y'all. I'm try to put some more videos out. Like I said, I've had to spread my wings and having to get out there in a different location here pretty soon, messing around. Y'all see that little dot there? Don't take that as a spirit. That's a light refracting or whatever off the light behind me there, trying to show y'all some things about lights, how to understand how it refracts, and taking those prisms and learning your frequencies. And it's a lot there, guys. You need to look up cymatics, light variation codes, light frequencies, sound waves, all that stuff. That's where all this ties in together. It is metaphysical, spiritual, and scientific in a sense, but you cannot take science and make it evil and then say it has something to do with the Father. Like I said, discernment is a gift that I have. You can have it as well. Ask the Father. He'll give you discernment. You can know from good and evil, and in that way you have an easier ability and easier time here going, okay, that's evil, let me walk away from it. You're not judging it. Don't judge it. In other words, don't make it, oh, I know that's evil, and put it down. You see the evil on it, and you know what you have to watch out for now. Okay, you're not judging nothing. You see that, you know you can see it, and maybe you can try to help it if you can. Sometimes I try to help, and sometimes if I can, I can't. That's just the way it rolls. So anyway, fix to get ready for work. I got to get out of here. I love y'all. I truly hope that you seek the Father. Please seek the Father. If you want to come out of this, this evil plan they got coming on, seek the Father today. Give yourself unto Him. Come into the body with the rest of us. Come into the light that where we are, okay? Y'all have one awesomely beautiful, spirit-filled day. May the Father give you a purpose when you meet that other person in their own dimensional time, moment, and frame. May Father give you the purpose and the reciprocating action there to show you that He loves you. And you be a light unto the world today. Always remember, someone else is more meek, more poor, in a worse situation than you'll ever be in. If you have a home and a car today and a job, you're doing better than most. And remember to think about those that don't have, because Father said, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Love y'all.